OK, funguje to. Piči.
What happened?
Kde som to mal? Na piču nastavené. Servus, Robo. Yes, streamujem. Akurát si mi prezlo, presne som čo začal. Idem na veľkú príbehovú misiu. Toto potom, keď tak. Dobre. No nemám ani mount do piči. Nevadí.
To si ináč na krk jazdíš, ne?
No. Aj paránsky rej. To ani neviem, kto je. Jebať ho.
Čiže?
Kto to je vôbec?
Aj panánsky raj bude. To je ten, čo streamuje Horizon, aj minulého spomínal Robo, keď som ešte bola hore. Že je veľmi dobrý týpek, ale že na teba nemá, to im povedal.
To je ono. Vidíš, už som aj zabudol, to je taký nepodstatný človek.
Tuším, že vtedy Robo, že kúkal aj teba a jeho naraz, alebo ne, že chvíľku kúkal jeho a potom aj teba.
Okay. Acid Bellowback. Unlocked. OK. Má ale 40 rokov. Á, si môj. Idem na hlavnú misiu? Dobre, môžem vás jebať teda. Čaute. Find Alva. OK.
Strange. Well, nothing's stopping me from taking a boat.
What? Není to není?
Čože?
Mala to byť nejaká Alva, ale není tu.
Ja áno, mal si ju nájsť, možno čo nájdeš na tejto lodi.
Aha, idem na loďke, ideme God of War.
Áno.
A kam ideme, Eloy? Vysvetli mi.
Čože?
Že kam ideme, Eloy? Vysvetli mi.
A víš čo, najprv budeme do Billy, potom možno skočíme akože cestou okolo takej skaly do Kauflandu.
Aha, ide nás do skaly.
A potom pôjdeme chytať ryby, na váhu. A najprv sa prebrodíme cez burku.
No.
Čo
to
sa
píše?
dohodli pri tom stretnutí, čo si hovorili tu?
Ne, nedohodli sa ani kokot. On však Putinová podmienka je, a to mal byť Zelenský. To som mal Zelenský sa s Putinom. A no, Putinová podmienka bola taká, že z Ukrajiny oni sa majú všetci odzbrojiť a že on odvolá vojska, ale to sa určite nestane. No, les som do piče. Aloy, odkiaľ si vedela, kam máš ísť?
Lebo ona je proste inteligentná. A tam bude tá ona Alva, či jak sa volala.
No one's guarding this side of the ferry either. Where are the Quinn? They're in landfall, I guess. I'm gonna go find...
Lol. Tam je Tónek. Koľko to je odo mňa? Ježiš.
Should be to the northeast. Stuff for the stash.
Kde si sa dostal aspoň? Do piči týto.
To bola ktorá hra?
Control.
Viem čítať.
Čak,
To bola tá, čo si streamoval? Vtedy raz, či?
to je ešte keď som býval hentam, som to streamoval, aby si to kúkala aj ty.
Aha, budem potom.
Poď bližšie, ty bastards. Chcem ťa hacknúť, ty... Piči. Poď, nie! Poď.
Much better.
Ale boha. Kriste, ďalší kokot sem dojde. Ja z vás jeden hoši. A ty mi ešte povedal, že sa nezúčastňuješ boja, ja to potrebujem, ty idiot. Dobre, 2 proti 1. Oh, chod to piči aj ty. Boha! Aj teba hacknem. Všetci budete pod mojou onou. Tak. Nadletieť? To som ani ja nemal, či? Tak to už musíš mať veľmi veľa schopností. Koľko máš schopností už dokopy? Že nadletieť. Hm.
It's on to me.
Čo to? Lietať?
Ty si tu hej dohrali, tak?
Že ja som ho tak 50%.
No.
Tak ale musí byť aj dobre ďaleko. Ja som nevedel, že som daj lietať. Ty si to musel ozaj veľa hrať teda. A ja tu skapal, píče s ním, poj sem. Jakého? Jaký bol prvý boss?
Že dal prvého bossa na druhý pokus.
Čak, ale aký je prvý boss? Čak to ja nevím.
Another Tolmec.
Neviem, čo ti prišlo na Messenger.
Potom si kúknem.
Že nejaký boss, čo letel. Hovorí Robo.
Jaj. Vinko, myslíš? No tak dobré. Druhý pokus, to je v pohode.
Ty tam na koľko?
Tuším, mne sa zdá, že na prvý. Ja si žiaľ nepamätám presne, mne sa zdá, že toho na prvý som mal.
So these are the ruins of San Francisco. An entire city of crumbling towers.
No tak na 5. určite nie.
Buried out here as thieves.
Žiadneho bossa som tam nehral tak moc.
I hope Oliver and the Quen can help me find it.
S jedným si mal problém, ale to nebol určite ten prvý. To som
To mne, ne, ja som tam mal problém s nejakým až ďalším bossom niekde ďaleko v hre. Ale prvý to nebol. No tak polský dubbing nebude určite, čau, Lubo.
Ale polský dubbing.
Aj ty ticho. Nebude.
Poďme hlasovať, že za polský
Ne,
dubbing.
prestaň, to aj tak nedám. Nebudem ich uspokojovať.
Ale ja chcem.
Teba mám uspokojovať?
Toto je veľmi zlé. A prosím si polský
Čo je na
dubbing.
tom zlé? Krása, krásny svet. Ja som išiel vôbec. To je oheň.
This is getting quicker.
Ale to nebol ten prvý boss.
Tak keď pokiaľ on ho bez hlavou točil, tak to asi hral aj ja. Že si
Sa mi
máš kúknúť
nechce.
za...
Však čul hrám. Tak ja nemám čas čul.
No, mal si kúknúť za...
Ľubo, možno si pamätáte, ale ja vám to nikdy nesplním.
Shelter. Should be safe here.
No, prečo nám to nechceš splniť?
Nie, prestaň.
Mm,
Nie.
kúpim ti ďalšie puzzle.
No, to sme kúpali spoločné. A ja to nebudem sám skladať ďalšie puzzle.
Ešte ti pomôžem.
Ježiš.
Ale nie. Podplatím ťa niečím. Proste.
No ty ma nepodplácej.
Ale... Nepodplatím.
Ja máš supportovať, nie ešte ich.
No ich podplatať nebude, ja podplatím ťa.
Aha, veľký vták tam je. Môžem ho jebať. K nemu nejdem radšej.
Je, že to môže.
Ako?
To bolo dobré.
Ježiš Kriste. Aké krásne pláže. Aké krásne územie.
Jak ja? Je to nové.
Ja, Ježiš Kriste. No, poď sem.
Idem.
Nie ty.
Nebuď líšák, je to.
Kde je môj bastard? Poď sem, ty bastard.
No tam niekde honcuje.
On sa tam zasekol, bastard jeden. Neschopný, idiot.
Ja dávaj mu, na čo kde ti pomáhal.
A zmizol. Už ho nemám.
Čo ten kontrol si tak hral, alebo... No, ne.
Čo hral?
Že niečo hral s nemeckým dubbingom, ale že to nebolo až také dobré, ale bolo to vtipné.
Jaj.
Lost a horn around its head. Must be a red-eye watcher.
Locked. Takže nič. Ale prestaň. Prestaň, Lubo. Žiadny polský... Tu je voda, ja že to je piesok, som si chuť myslel.
Ježiš.
No to sa kúkam na chat a tu musím dojebávať ešte viac.
Že Horizon tak hral. Zero. Robo. S tým nemeckým dubbingom.
Jaj. Jaká je toto ryba? Tak mi vyberá ovládač, čo je? Jaj, to som idem proti prúdu.
To aj ja minule som hral a kúkam, čo mi vybruje ovládač a tam ten veľký boss chodil a on tak dupal a to ovládač mi vybruje, ako chodil.
Aha.
Víš, kedy ten boss, ten...
Tie obry, nie?
Čo má tú takú kládu, tú veľkú.
No, nemám rád, keď majú bossové veľkú kládu.
Ale bola ohnivá. Aj tak som ho porazila.
Náš hovená veľká kláda je ešte horšia.
Aj tak som ho porazila za 2 sekundy, takže to je dobré.
No poď hra, dovol mi sem vyliesť. Poď. Ja chcem sem vyliesť. Ale ja chcem.
Ty čo nadával, že bossovia neznaš, že ty majú veľkú kládu, tak už ti nedovolia.
No poď. Čakaj, aha, čo to dám? Ne. Nie. Ja to dám. No. Nie, Eloj.
Čo on
Eloj.
sa robí?
Snažím sa robiť takú pičovinu.
I gotta turn back.
Tak chceš sa tam chytiť? Ty chcel robiť skratku, že?
Snažil som sa, no. Nedá sa. Ach, otrasné. Sprostá hra. Takéto blbosti. Ja som si znovu myslel, že to bol koľko piesok. Ja tripujem už.
Že vraj bol nový Batman že v kinách dneska. Tak Robo je zvedavý, že keď to bude na bombuj. A však už to tam aj není? Ale počkaj ešte, akože už to v kinách ako odohralo? Ale ty budeš Batman asi večerný film, tak to tam bude keď tak zajtra.
This is landfall, right? I'm looking for Alba.
Overseer Bohai ordered us to invite you before him should you approach. Please, come with me. Go. Let him know we're coming.
No ja aj ten Batman s tým oným, s tým Twilight hercom, ten myslíš inak?
Jaký Twilight herec? Ktorého tam
Ten
dali?
Dracula, ten Belin, ten frajer, ten upír.
Ježiši Kriste.
On je nový Batman.
Ježiš, ten škaredý kokot. Škoda, že tam nedali Belu, tá by tam oné.
Sakovala dick Batmanovi.
No, to by bolo ako vtipné, ale...
Došiel váš spasiteľ, klaňajte sa mi.
Overseer Bohai. A stranger just walked through the gate.
Že to má nejaké dobré.
I knew Alva would not dare lie. You do.
Že Lubo rozmýšľal nad kinom Batmanovým.
Is Alva here? I need to talk to her.
I will consider your request once it is determined what you are. A living ancestor, as Alva believes, or a threat lurking in such a guise.
Kto to tam kurva je?
Okay? Back on the mainland,
Burlife.
fired on me without warning.
Čo?
So you say
To asi nejaké dieťa.
none of those you engaged survived to bear
Či-
witness?
I held off on your squad when...
Tak nič.
Nedá sa to? Čo?
Ja ne, na tomto určite mu nemôžem dať ban. To sa nám ban.
Ne.
Aj tak. Vač tam. Dnes to bude v kine, na to je. Pattinson tam hrá, no.
Tak sa volá.
Však ale ja som to nepovedal, to ona tu komentovala. Ona ho nemá rada. Možno je na to stvorený, kto by.
Však ja nehovorím, že film
To
bude
je.
zlý, ale na neho nadávam, však...
May I present our honored CO?
Čo to je?
Here she is, our great mystery. Well, Bohai, what have you divined?
To je Ted Farrow.
Is she?
A mystery indeed, my
Možno,
CO.
však...
How can she appear as Sobek, and yet know nothing of our ways? Are we to believe that a living ancestor was born to this wretched land? An ocean apart from the realm of the chosen? And if so, to what end? I cannot answer. Only she can.
Hej, ty kokos, on tam má Wi-Fi znak! Kokos, on tam má Wi-Fi znak na sebe.
Čo ty ne? Počkaj, čo sú písané? Ja tak dobre, ja som nevidela jeho filmy, ale ja som si ho spomínala na Twilight, že proste aký to bol cringe.
No falsehood will satisfy us. Now speak. Why are you here?
What is your
What is your
purpose?
purpose?
I'm looking for a place called Thebes.
And what do you seek there?
Alva told me a little bit about what you're after. I guess you could say I want what you want. A way to heal the world.
As I suspected. Tell her.
We found Thebes, the final resting place of Ted Pharaoh's secrets. It isn't far, but the way is closed to us. Machine attacks have cut us off from the site. Diviner Alva is there, along with a complement of diggers and soldiers.
Is she all right?
Our scouts tell us that a machine has our people pinned behind their defenses, but they're holding out.
Presne, toto som istý aj ja hovoril. Že keby nemala tú divnú helmu na hlave, ja viem, ale to sa nedá dať preč, to je súčasťou obleku.
To sme sa už asi traja ľudia to zhodli.
To som aj ja povedal, aj Renátka, už aj ty to hovoríš. Celý ten oblek je dobrý, len tá helma to dojebáva.
Keď skončí ukážka, tak mu ukáž ten pôvodný oblek určite. Lebo on nevidel tu Shinda, ne?
Nevím.
Bože, tým si nestreamoval, to si kúpil až potom.
I can help with that.
Alva told us that you are indeed formidable.
But I have a few questions first.
No.
We will answer what we can.
To je synchronizácia. Sme prepojení, naše duše sú prepojené, Lubo.
So, Alva reports to you.
I was chosen by my colleagues on the Board of Overseers to supervise data retrieval on this expedition.
And you're in charge of the expedition.
He is far more than that. You are addressing the cousin of the Emperor of the Quinn. Heir to the vast holdings of the Great Delta, the first CO in 5 generations.
No je to vtipné, že oni vyprávajú CEO a pritom sa inšpirovali od CEO. Akože sú výrobcovia nejakých spoločností a tak. Keď honíš, tiež mi... Aj tej do synchronizácii. Takže... Tak 2 hodiny dozadu, čo si robil? Ale... Inak ten Roko nemal... Ježiši Kriste, ten Roko. Ty to mi posílaš, Pepa, a ešte jak hovorili oné, jak tam bola tá žena? Billie Eilish do piči, ešte, že potom tomu dávali. Alebo ešte tá žena, čo si strikala mlieko do huby. Ježiši Kriste, to mi Robo poslal také video. Bola tam taká žena, ona dojila kravu a vystrikla si mlieko do huby. A sa tak usmievala na to. Mega synchronizácia. Okej.
She needs to understand is that I am the authority here, and my will is to attain the secrets of Thebes.
Mine too. We're in luck.
Mama
What kind of
spíči.
machine has your people pinned down near Thebes?
A Thunderjaw. We've dealt with it before, but this one is...
Vás, to je bola Thunderjaw.
Stronger? And it has black armor?
Yes. How did you know?
Doesn't matter. Won't be easy, but I can take it down.
Then destiny shines upon us, as I knew it would. A living ancestor now walks among us, and she will help me attain the secrets of Thebes.
Resupply here if you must. Then on to Thebes at the base of the pyramid in the ruins.
Kúpiť, o čo sa tam vyprávajú?
Follow when our scouts confirm you've cleared the way.
Nečudujem sa. Som zvedavý, že aké bude to DLC potom.
Počkej, teraz som čítal. Počkej, už na obrazovku na chvíľku.
Počkaj.
Že čítal o tomto, alebo o tomto.
Ja nevím. Som o tom čítal. Ja aj však o tom DLCčku.
A že sranduje.
To reálne som nedošlo, ak som myslel najprv, ja som stupid.
Whatever I learn of this strange land, I will share. As is my duty to the ancestors.
Dúfam, že ti odpovie, Lubo.
Lubo, nementem, Robo to nemá také veci rád.
They claim to have seen a relic of the ancestors inside, but couldn't find a way to retrieve it. Perhaps a living ancestor could discover a way where others could not.
Okej, drž. Piču.
If I find myself in the area.
Ty nie.
Maybe ancestors got
Outfit. Ok, ideme to tu trošku skúmať. To piče, toto je Assassin's Creed Valhalla s tými loďmi.
To je ako veľká správa sa tam ide.
To je môj stash.
My prepojený, tak to cítime rovnako to. Už aj Lubo začína s tým plutom.
Ježiši Kriste. Verím tomu, že Robo sa čo dobre sme. No ako si tichučko.
Okay. Off to the big pyramid to fight the Thunderjaw.
Tam sú reálne lode, cute.
Hlavne, že Lubo Mila nevedel, že čo robil vtedy.
No, čo si teda vymýšľa, aby Roba uspokojil. Ale nie tak, jak si myslíš.
To si teraz komu hovoril?
Tebe.
Nie, že sám o sebe. Ty už si to predstavoval.
Ty sa pojeb, teba nechcem.
No dovol.
No to teraz som teba nemyslel. Počkaj, čo? Nie. Nie. Počkaj, ja som kokot. Ďakujem, že si to priznala.
Ešte ma aj drgne, keď si
O môj Bože. Veď si hovoril, že si... Aha, čo je to aj on povedal, Robo. Bitka!
Čože? Čo to?
Že bude medzi nami bitka. Ideme sa byť... Nie, nie, pomoc! Nie.
Už si kapitolou, už si kričala pomoc.
Nie, nevyhrala si. Ty a ja musíme to pekne rozdať posteli. Bitkovým spôsobom.
OK.
Nie, niekto sa na to musí kúkať. Ľubo, chceš sa kúkať, ak sa to jasne rozdá posteli? No, zajtra môžeš, keď chceš, že máš živé divadlo. My sa budeme byť a ty to budeš natáčať.
Ne, ja som streamovať Robovi.
Ja aj streamovať Robovi to budeme, no. Počkaj, čo som to ešte chcel? To brnenie kúknúť. Daj stream, chcem kúkať. Máš smolu, že musíš kúkať takto. Á, to sú ďalšie obleky. Čo si jebe, toto je celkom cool. Ale šitný atak, veľmi šitný atak.
Ukáž mu ten oblek, ne?
Ja neviem, ukážem.
Čakám, si nezabudol.
To sú také nové, ale... Pičoviny. Ok, ukážem ti, čo som mal predtým. Outfit. Toto som mal. Čo tu ešte máte na predaj? Čo secret tam je? Áno. Ježiš, to je nič. OK. Idem tam. 1705. 1705.
OK, píšem.
Nie. Čakaj, ako kde Robo napísané.
Jaj.
Nie, to ešte z minula bolo. My sme to stalo zase také memečko, že to furt hovorím aj v práci, dojdem za Robom a že Robo, 1705. Dron!
Však asi keby jebne na hlavu, tak aby si ju nerozrbala.
Čo?
Tak Lubo sa pýtal, na čo tam drbu tých helmy.
Ani ja, mohli to spraviť vedľajšie.
Ale mohli zase dať akože že aby si teda mohol vybrať.
No.
A zase to by bolo také, že by ti dali 5500 misí na to, aby si našiel tej helmy.
No, ale mohli to dať, že obidve dostaneš naraz, ale že si môžeš je vyberať ozaj. Ten dron je hen tam, to myslím odtiaľ vyskočiť, okej.
To už bolo moc práce pre nich.
Zahraj na budúce koňov kokot zahrám.
Čo má zahrať?
Zeldu. On vie, prečo to vypráva. On dobre vie, prečo to vypráva. Nič.
Ale povedz.
Nič sa nestalo, nie. Všetko je boha. Nestihli ma. Čo je tam na spodku? Otvoriť staré auto. Hodinky.
Môžeš predávať.
Yes.
Budeš bohatá.
Že budem bohatá, no. Idem sa vyplaviť naspäť. Jak priznať? Horizon je jednoducho lepšia hra ako pojebaný Zelda. A to je fakt.
Ja, to si sa dohadoval, to máš?
Áno.
Chápem.
Ale Horizon je lepší ako pojebaná Zelda. Že ľubo. Ty povedz, ty hráš teraz tiež Horizon. Tak ty víš, čo je lepšie. My, Horizoniáci, vieme, čo je lepšie jednoducho. A nemusíme hrať ani druhú hru, aby sme to vedeli normálne povedať konkrétne. To my nepotrebujeme, nám jednoducho stačí zahrať len Horizon a vieme, že lepšia hra jednoducho už neexistuje. Horizon nepreští nič. Tak jak sa nám dostať do mačkinej... Á! To niekoľko je nado mnou.
Here I come.
Kde som skončil, do piči?
Nie, ale som
Počkaj, čo tam
napísala
píše? They're cute. Cute pennies. No, ty kokos, vidíš? My Horizonáci ozaj vieme, že čo je najlepšie. Na Horizon nič nemá, no.
Ale God of War môžeš šľať príšery. A máš tam cute sekery.
Ale prosím ťa, to sa nestane, lebo tomu neveríš ani ty, no tak. Tomu neveríš, čo si práve povedal. Ale nie, ja viem, že ty tomu veríš, ale ja tomu neverím, čo si povedal. Piči, jak sa dostanem tam hore? Pelikán! 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 No, tak sa povie. Á, tento má fialové. Čak, Horizon vyšlo 2015, ne? Náhodu. To som len zas tu do piče. Čo má byť? Ja mám ísť do mačkinej kurvy. Niečo je. No neviem, čak to môžeš kúknúť, a mne sa zdá, že to bol 2005 Horizon, či? Ja fakt som si neistý. Čakaj, tak skús kúknúť. Zatiaľ ne. A ja nehrám také ťažké hry.
Jak sa volalo na prvý Horizon presne?
Zero Dawn.
V 2017.
No tak bolo to 2017.
He's trying to pull that.
No akorát tam Ľubo napísal, že 2017. Ja som si celý čas myslel, že to je 2015, až v pohode. Ne. Čo mám robiť domáčkinej materi? Chlapci by mi náhodou nevíte pomôcť, čo? No nikto ho nerozbil, tá hra je najlepšia na celom svete.
Is this easy?
Ale... Ja som na to pritiel. Kurník. Ešte, že 16 som nedá napíše, čo celý čas kúka jeho.
Videla som.
Ľubo, ale sklamem ťa, mýliš sa, nevyšlo to o 16. Pre každý kontinent to vyšlo v iný čas. Takže... Niekomu to vyšlo skôr, niekomu neskôr. Teraz ja musím chytiť ten pojebaný dron, kde je pojebaný dron?
Vidíš, ten dron vyjebaný.
Kam ide? On bude moc vysoko na mňa, čo?
Že budeš sa škrábať pol hodinu.
Keď si dal jesť.
Koľko som povedala, že sa budeš škrábať pol hodinu.
Nikto ho nerozbil. To len Robo má taký jednoduchý názor, že však... Že ho porazila Zelda, ale tak to pičanina. Na Game Awards takisto povedali, že Last of Us 2 je hra roka a Koňov kokot je hra roka. To mal byť Ghost of Tsushima vtedy. No nič. Last of Us 2 hra roka, Koňov kokot. No poď sem, ty bastard. Mám ťa.
Going down. Get the data from the drone.
Vtedy ešte mali pravdu, to... Jak sa hovorí, a rozbité hodiny tiež raz bijú raz správne za deň. No? To je som čo? A čo bolo rok predtým? Jak mohol byť Horizon 4? Jak mohol? Okej, toto zase nemali napísať, lebo to Robo bude vyčítať, že no a dokonca bol 4. Jak ho už poznám, už v robote mi bude hovoriť, že ale však Horizon bol 4, no. Ja si budem zbírať krabov a budem mať pitivo až túto konverzáciu, že ktorá hra bola lepšia a ktorá ne. No všetci dobre vieme, že to bol Horizon, ale niekto to nevie ani priznať. Ľudia si nevedeli oceniť Horizon, nepoznali jeho fantáziu, jeho úžas. Si mysleli, že to je nejaká pičovina a preto to veľa ľudí nehralo, lebo to bolo niečo nové, druhé. A ja súhlasím, ja som to preto tiež ako nehral na začiatku, lebo som si myslel, že to bude totálna pičovina. Ale čul, keď už poznám už pravý úžas Horizonu, tak už verím vo vládu Horizonu a viem, že to je najlepšia hra na celom svete. To môžem takto konfidentne povedať, že Horizon prešli všetko. Áno.
Môžeš zabiť však nejaká trubka v markíze?
No tak ďakujem, to doznelo veľmi zle.
No, keď si sa počul a videl.
Áno, Robo, všetci to vieme. Horizon je proste 10 z 10 najlepšia hra.
The machine will kill you!
There you are.
Ups.
I guess we're doing this.
Apex, čo si jebe?
Čo je?
48 level!
A ty si koľko?
35?
Tak ty sa asi schovávaj. Veľa šťastia, zdravia. Tu máš ten spad.
No nie, on ma spadáčul! Pomoc!
Dýchaj.
Kristus Pán na nebesiach!
No, nekráňame.
O môj Bože, ono ma to zbadalo. Nie, nie. Nie. Suka, bliad. Čo je tvoja slabina? Čo je tvoja slabina? Jed. O môj Kristus. Jak ešte žijem? Nie. Pomoc! Drony! Dobra. Kde ti padla tá tvoja zbraň, ty kokot? Ok, ja utekám odtiaľ do piči. Nevidíš ma, si slepý kokot, nevidíš ma. Nevidíš ma. Si slepý kokot. Tak, a nemáš kanóny, ty kokot, to máš. Dobre. Zelda by to videl. Toto ale není Zelda, toto je niečo lepšie. Ja som bol schovaný v tráve, tak ma nemohol vidieť, víš. Odjebem ti chvost, ty bastard. Daj sem ten chvost, daj ho sem, poď sem. On sa ma to snaží zavaliť, nie, už nie som bezpečí. Kde máš zbraň, kde je tá zbraň? Tu je. Poď sem. Tam sa musím dostať. Rýchlo, poď Eloy. O nie. Nie. To sa mýlil. Kde si? Kde je? LOL, FIFA bola prvá. Však ale, Robo, počúvaj. Ty nechápeš to, že Zelda je populárna už 20-25 rokov aj koľko, aj viac, aj 40 možno, neviem. Však to je staré kokot. A Horizon to bola úplne prvá hra, čo vyšla taká s niečím novým. To bola jednotka, to bol originálny nápad. To začala v roku 2017 teda. Tak jasné, že v predaji ho prešťala Zelda. Staj, čuduješ? Ale chod to piči, au! Nie, nie. Chvost, chvost, chvost. Tak zbraň, fajn, dám ti zbraň dole. Dobre, máš dole zbraň. Jo, ja som to chcel zdvihnúť. Slabina, jed, kde mám jed? Tu je jed. Nie. Do prčíc. Nehýb sa toľko, ty pasta. Au. Ajaj, nie. Ty mi všetku moju ochranu rozjebeš, do boha. Nie. Kam som išiel zase do pasce? Dobre. A kurva! Nie! Bože, prosím, nie! Bože, ak existuješ! Nechaj ma žiť! Bože! Teraz si oden ten tvoj chvost, ty bastard, konečne. Tak. Si mŕtvý. To je ono. Oh. Čože? To fakt? No tak to je dobré prdeli.
Stranger! Over here!
Alva, I'm glad you're okay.
Oh, you got rid of that machine. But what are you doing here?
There's something inside Thebes that I need. I went to Landfall. I met your CEO.
No však verím ti, ale však čo? To je ten konflikt najprv.
And you're going to help us get in?
I guess so. The whole thing was a little tense. There's something off about that guy. And I don't understand what he wants from Thebes. I thought we found the data that your people needed back on the mainland.
That data will take us years to sift through. The CEO wants faster results. Aloy, you have to be careful.
There they are! The legacy tells us that Elizabeth Sobek helped the ancestors cast aside all obstacles. And so it has been today.
You have been true to your word. I'm pleased. Thebes awaits us below. Shall we?
Musí to byť Tedfero.
Quite an excavation.
Čo si drvete jak v piči? Tukaj, viete čo ne? Pokiaľ Ukrajina vyhrá tú vojnu, tak to nevyjde. No tak dúfame, že to vyhrá.
Flooded, we had to pump a great deal of water out.
Je tu piť niekde, Hany?
Ty si tam mal pri sebe, tuším, na veľmi.
Aha, no.
Behold, the door to Thebes.
A door like no other.
Well, you're right about that. It's designed to open for only one man. Tedfero.
But the legacy tells us that he worked closely with Sobek. He trusted her. Surely she could open the door, and so surely can you.
Not gonna happen. At least not from this side.
You said she was a living ancestor with Sobek's eternal essence.
If I may, Pharaoh, great as he was, did not build his palace alone. We know this from scraps of data we found, the ones that pointed to this location. And we found evidence of passages below. Maybe they were built to aid construction. Or for servants. We can't reach them. The way is flooded and they're too far underwater, but...
Yeah. I can reach them. There might be another way in down there.
You see? With Sobek, there is always a way.
Then do what you must to get us inside.
Tak ale je dosť dôležité pre príbeh.
Into the water with you. Find us a way into Thebes.
OK, ideme do vody.
This water's warm. It's almost like a hot spring.
Neboj, Robo.
It's huge. It goes all the way down to the bottom.
Oh, wow. Podo mnou je láva. To je cool. Anglický žandár. Asi tuto.
Rupture up there. Maybe a way in. Yeah, this could get me inside.
Však aj toho sa bojím, vieš koľko, ja som to mal aj vodnú misiu a ja som sa bál, ja som to nenávidel. To bolo otrasné. A ja som nečakal, že tu bude až toľko vodných levelov tež.
To si nemal čo pred Robom.
Prečo?
Hovorí, že je otrasné, že na tej skvelej hre.
Ne, však ale celkovo, ja nenávidím vodné misie pomaly v každej hre. Turbína, okej. Wait, čo? Čo? Čak ale... Čo mám spraviť? No však Bioshock som preto nemal hrať, lebo však to je celé pod vodou. Okej, what the fuck, čo mám spraviť? Ukazuje mi, že sa mám vrátiť. Čo tam mám robiť, keby mi to aspoň hra vysvetlila, lebo ja nechápem. Však tu nič není. A to akorát rozjebe Oh. On sa zastavila, keď som išiel bližšie. Aha. Tak idem najprv skúsiť tú druhú. Tá turbína sa zastavila, keď som bližšie. To je aký cute. Aha, dobre, tak díky, Eloy. Ja počkať, ono to má cyklus, keď zastavuje. No poď, zastav sa. Jaké milé od nich, že sa to vôbec aj zastaví na chvíľku. Aha, chápem. Však dobrá, ale Bioshock Infinite, však to je najprv, aby som vyhral predošlé. Aj keď viem, že to je pred jednotkou, ale aj tak.
Stop the turbine. Good.
Eloy, prosím ťa. Dobre.
Okay, I'm inside, but how do I let the Quen in?
Open the main door.
Exercise room?
Here I am again, hiding in the gym, writing to stay sane in this crazy place. I can't believe Grigori's dead. Our so-called spiritual leader was fine yesterday, and then suddenly passed away to sleep, and no one will talk to me about it. They treat me like a child. whispering behind my back. As if I can't cope with death, even after the end of the world.
So Ted had other people in here with him, including a teenage girl.
Kúkala si aj ten dialog inak.
Čo?
Že ten Ted Farrow že tu nebol sám v tomto bunkri. Že mal tu nejaké tínedžerky. Zahubí svet, ale tínedžerky si vezme za sebou.
Kinda fast.
Pretty big too.
There's nothing normal about a scientist, his daughter, a guru, and well, let's face it, a harem living through the end times in a trillionaire's underground survival bunker. But now that Kagori's gone, I'm worried things will get even weirder. He helped keep Ted stable for a couple of years, sort of. Without him, who knows? And we don't even understand what happened to him.
Girl's right. No, not Ted.
No, asi tak nejak. Čo je toto? Tu sa nejaké všelijaké, že ak sa mečovať, schopnosti s lukmi a mal som toto, čo môžem rýchtať chvíľu. A plávať pod vodou, potom by som mohol otvárať také všelijaké tajné zámky a tak. A aby som mohol hackovať stroje a také.
I know everyone's reeling after Grigori's untimely demise.
Oh shit.
He was a deeply spiritual man who wasn't afraid to rip back the curtain and gaze where few men dare. I've asked Dr. Suntao to, check on what happened to him. I'm sure he had some kind of condition or something. The main point is that while we certainly miss him, we will go on. Everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah, something tells me it didn't turn out that way.
Ten Ted Farrow je potom ten týpek, čo zahubil svet a čo len vyprával.
Let's hope this is the way to the main door, so I can let the Quinn in. Look at this place. It's pretty fancy for a survival bunker.
Boli sme v Trnave.
There, the door. Let's hope I can open it from the inside.
Ďakujem, hra mi čo povedala, že vylepšovanie tvojho brnenia a tak, že ti pomôže ako s nepriateľmi. No, takže už nič máme veľa čaká.
They're like contestants on a housewife sim preening for the hubby's attention. But Brianna, the hollow singer, she's different. She's always been nice to me. And I love her voice, which has been conspicuously silent since Grigori died. She doesn't speculate or gossip like the others. She knows something. I can tell. And I'm gonna find out what it is.
Pojebaný Ted Ferro bodaj vyskapal. Ale vlastne možno asi mŕtvý. Možno.
What about the main door?
A tu ale asi bude boss, takže sa môžem pripraviť, čo?
Ah, good. An emergency exit function.
A boli sme akože po frajerkách chcela kúpiť niečo mne na narodeniny. Tak som si vybral takú spoločenskú hru.
The door is open. Destiny is upon us. I knew you could do it.
What's going on?
The CO is preparing to enter Thebes.
Hitler, okej. Ja viem, ale celá dopredu.
Oh, why are you dressed like Ted Ferro?
On sa ešte obliekol ako Ted Ferro, lol.
I am Pharaoh, renewed. My essence is the same as his. Across the years,
What the fuck?
his soul is my soul. His will is my will. We are sundered in only one way. I need his final testament, his deepest secrets. And now that the door is
Zajtra si môžeme zahrať, to bola výbušné koťatka, lebo za keď dojdeš.
are within my grasp. When I have them, I will be complete as he was.
No kámo, ty asi nepoznáš do Ted Ferra.
I need to save our homeland, and as Pharaoh did, the world.
Ježiši Kriste, očúval asi čo? Tento kokot, čo mi to čo vypráva, on si myslí, že Ted Ferro zachránil celý svet, ale on ho celý zahubil, dvakrát. Dvakrát zahubil svet. Však ale Ted Ferro ho nepoznal.
Tak asi nevidel celé, no.
Okay. I think there's some confusion here about who Pharaoh really was.
Nie.
No one knows better than I who he was.
Nie, nehovor, jeb na to Eloy, len si dokončia misiu, prosím. To sa není neoplatí.
The man who saved the world. And you understand, Sobek. You are her, Pharaoh's harbinger, his assistant. Come,
No dobre, ideme na to.
descend into Thebes together, as it should be. Bring her the raiment.
Raiment?
As he is Pharaoh, you are Sobek. For an occasion this momentous, shouldn't you wear proper business attire?
Ježiš, ešte sa ja sa mám prezliec.
No. No, I am not wearing that. No way.
You will wear the proper attire to mark this.
Ježiši Kriste.
It is said Sobek valued life above all else. Is this true?
No môj bože, jaj, kokot.
I'll wear your raiment.
Spoločenská hra Výbušné koťatá, to je taká kartová hra. Nie, nemravno, nie je zatiaľ.
Ale mali aj takú z týchto koťátok. Len nakoniec sa rozhodol, že chce tú obyčajnú.
No. Ježiši, aha, nekúkaj na mňa.
Shall we proceed?
A teraz boss fight.
No, a nebude ma to svoje fajnové brnenie.
Ani nič.
Disgusting.
Ani zbrane.
No tak to hádam nie.
Aspoň volá, čo ti nechali.
No ale všetko mám. Inventár. Je to na piču. Ja chcem to svoje nové kokotské jebnuté. So šitnou helmou.
Pharaoh's domain. Simply breathtaking.
Excellent. Somewhere in here, Pharaoh left us secrets.
Looks like the emergency exit function unlocked this door too.
Perhaps we should leave guards behind to cover our exit.
Indeed. And let it be done.
Mal bitte was sagen, ne? Ja budem hrát obidve, a jiné mravné obyčajné. Ježiš.
No tu nemravnú sme nekúpili, lebo nechcel.
Boha, koľko je tam na zemi života, o môj bože, to sa mi nelúbi, tu bude veľký boss fight. Tu bude veľký boss fight, určite s tým kokotom, Ferom. On žije, že?
Ešte budem veľkú technológiu, čo ty nemáš.
No. Kriste, pane. Aj tu mi už dávajú životy. Jebe. O nie.
Vidíš, ty si robil pekne vedľajšie, myslím, že to bolo poradku.
Brianna told me that Grigori hacked into restricted files and found out something awful. That Ted murdered important people who worked on Zero Dawn. Did Ted punish Grigori? Kill him for discovering what he did? How could that be? Dad said there wasn't a mark on Grigori's body. His heart just gave out.
Find anything interesting?
I can't make sense of it yet.
Aj, sme tu.
So hey, this is weird.
Yeah, I tried to warn you.
Yeah, sort of.
I'll explain everything if we survive long enough.
No nás kape, že? Ježiši, nie. Hej, on tam má dve tie zdroje, kukni.
No pekne.
Those certainly look threatening.
Statues. The guardians of Pharaoh's domain.
Guardians, to sú tie stroje, ktoré vyhubili svet.
A sa zapnú, ne?
Čakaj, či sú aktívne, Loj skenuje.
Those aren't statues. Look out!
Get the CO out of here.
Do prdelky. No aspoň budeme dvaja. Nie. Jasné, ja vím, ale však weak spots. O môj bože. Kurwa. Nie, nie. Dobre, ty máš kanon dole. O, dobre, aspoň mi pomohli týpci. Dobre, aspoň som to nerobil sám, fajnovo.
Thanks.
Where's Overseer Bohai?
He has decided to return to the surface. A wise choice. We can't afford to lose any more diviners than necessary. So, no more delays. We must proceed.
Čakaj, ja viem, ako si to myslel, Lubo. Prečo? Čo je s tým HBO Max? Či to má byť volačo, alebo čo?
Brianna didn't wake up this morning. She's gone. Just like Grigori. I'm looking up at the giant, hideous statue of Ted in the Great Hall. His eyes. And I know now that he's watching. He's watching us all. He's always had power over us. I just never knew how much.
Did you discover some data?
Fragment. A testament to Ted's power.
Ah.
When I built this place, when its special systems were designed, I knew what I wanted. Protection, of course. An unlimited power source, that was a given. But also... control. Over every possible eventuality. After all, you never know what'll happen, especially when the human element is involved.
What did you find?
Trust me. You don't want to know.
I guess I don't.
Keď máš Hibiogo napríklad na ten...
Ever deeper we go.
No. Ha? Čo je tu?
What is that?
Čo je toto?
Reclining throne, attached to some kind of apparatus. I wonder what it does. An impressive setup. What is it for?
I'm sorry, CO. I don't know. My focus can't read the data here.
What about the living ancestor? Is the data lost to her?
How can I explain?
Scan the device, if you will.
You did this for him? You put, like, off switches in everyone's
Čo
head?
si jebe?
Kenya, you mustn't judge me.
Že všetkých implantovali ľudí, že dali im nejaký spínač do hlavy, že keď sa nebude ľúbiť, ich názor ich vypnú normálne.
Neskeč.
Ježiši Kriste.
I had no choice. If I said no, what would he do to us? What would he do to you? You're my little girl. I was trying to keep you alive.
For what, Dad? Seriously, why? So we can be trapped in this
Tell
underground
me what your
nightmare?
focus reveals about the device.
You know what we have to do. Please.
Did you find a recording, Aloy?
Yeah. I'll share it with you later.
minor adjustment to the gene therapy regimen and added a new cocktail to treat the symptoms caused by the mutations. Hopefully, there will be some stabilization after the next treatment. God knows what Ted will do to us if there isn't. The early results were so promising. No signs of aging, no cellular degeneration, but now... Oh, if only I had access to my old lab in Bangkok, or my old colleagues, or my old liquor cabinet. Stop it. Got to stay positive. Picanya.
You saw something. I could tell. Did the data explain what Pharaoh used this device for?
I think he was undergoing treatments to live longer. A lot longer.
Really? Could he still be alive?
Don't be foolish. If he were alive, he would have kept his essence. It would not have been passed down to me. Remember, he was the renewer. Of course, he would have stopped at nothing to grasp the secrets of life and death. But not for himself. Everything he did was for a new beginning. For us, for the Quen. And for his true heir, me.
You know, I'm starting to think you're right. You do have a lot in common with Ted Pharaoh.
I knew you would see, in time. Let us continue. His secrets await. Is that a small office? For a minor functionary, perhaps?
You did this for him?
Okej, čo máme tuto?
Look at all this equipment. We are getting closer to the heart of this place. I can feel it.
An automated geothermal energy plant right under the city of San Francisco. A marvel. Even I can run it. And let's face it, I was always more of a visionary than an engineer. Which is why I had the foresight to insist on the inclusion of a very unique feature. Just in case anyone ever tries to steal my cheese, so to speak.
Break the door down.
I'm going to look for another way in.
Good idea. It's worked before.
Very well. Get to it.
Iná cesta dnu. Aha.
Mine's too short.
Hurry! Break it open! Ah, is that a vent of some sort? Not a bad idea.
Môžeme, keď tak niekedy, keď to budeme mať, keď to obidva budeme mať.
Open that door.
Shut the fuck up, furt mi vykrikuje nejak otvorí tí dvere, nech mu nejebe už na hlavu. Jaj, ty si taký kokot, chlapče. Ten, čo to vypráva, on sa veľmi hrá, že je ten Ted Pharaoh a on ani nevie, ten kokot zahubil svet. Aj bože. A tá zvučka je tu zaujímavá. Dovtedy rozobijú tie dvere a prichytia ma, že?
What are safely yourself, Ted.
Somtow's dead. Along with his kid.
Do piče, zabil aj tú babu.
Found him on the floor of his office this morning holding hands. Must have poisoned themselves. I never would have put them to sleep. She was just a girl, for Christ's sake. I offered them life. And this is how they repaid me. By leaving me all alone. But I guess I've been alone since this whole thing began. Alone in bearing the burden. For the past. For the future.
Same old Ted. No matter who dies, he's the one feeling sorry for himself.
Liz's future. Liz's children. Someday they'll come. And I'll be here to greet them. Sometimes said my aging has stopped altogether. If anything, my cells are replenishing faster than normal. I just need some time for the mutations to calm down. Time.
Nie, na Twitchi nie.
And energy. Sometimes said the reactor can give me what I need. To grow strong again. To get my shit back together. So I can greet the kids. They're gonna need me. My advice. My guidance. And then I won't be alone anymore.
Pharaoh's secrets. Are they here?
Not the ones you're looking for.
Then they must be in there.
No.
Trust me. You don't want to go in there.
Are you mad? I haven't come all this way to stop now.
Nie. Tam bude Ted Fero, že on odtiaľ vyjde, lebo kokot sa spravil nesmrteľným. Nie. Bože, nie. Ale víš čo? Ale vlastne budú dva egoistickí kokoti, tento a on.
Pharaoh's legacy is mine.
Že by to otvorila skapa, ale by to bolo aké vtipné. Alebo zmutované monštrum Ted Ferov, o môj bože! Prosím, skap. To tool.
Burn it to ash.
Wait, no. Pharaoh has it rigged to melt down.
Môžem to vidieť?
No witnesses.
Oh my god. Nechaj ma! Čo si môžem použiť? Toto. Nie. Boha. Lava. Lava.
Dobro nás bolo.
Pharaoh rigged the reactor to overflow if he dies. We have to run.
Čo, odchádzal? Čau. Ja sa tu sústredím, aby som neskapal. Boha. Dobre, skapínajte, ja chcem ísť do piče. Oh wow. Oh wow. Môže mi sa je to? Vyjebem na vás, chod sa do boha.
Robo sa pýtal, či nám normálne
Počkaj, ja si to hneď prečítam. Počkaj, pozriem. Tam máš aj úlohy? Pokiaľ viem, že to má aj hlavný príbeh. Čo si jebe? Bole by si skapal, ty bastard. Skap, prosím, áno, prosím, yes! Nie, zabiť, to áno, yes, ďakujem. Kriste Bože, ďakujem ti na nebesiach. Čo? Aspoň ten jebko skapal. Ale zaslúžený. Počkaj, čo? Toto. A hýbaj do piče, ja na teba nemám záujem, ja chcem utekať zatiaľto preč. Ja chcem žiť.
Ja by utekal, on tam toho bojuje.
Lebo však mali rozkaz bojovať s nami. A ja ich môžem jebať. Nemám čas. Oh wow, ups. Ty povieš, naša kamarátka skape, čo? Ona či prežije? To ja neverím. Bohaj, lol, tak sa volá.
We found something that will help. Not just your homeland, but everywhere.
But where's the CO?
He's gone. I guess you could say he gave his life to help us attain the secrets of Thebes.
Huh?
You must think I'm eminently stupid.
What? No.
The CO was an entitled egotist who twisted our beliefs into a sickening, self-serving fantasy. And you expect me to believe he sacrificed himself for scraps of data? It's time for the truth, and it better be convincing.
Chvála Bohu, aspoň ty máš rozum, ďakujem.
I'll simply order these soldiers to open fire.
Hold on. You're right. To be honest, the CO screwed everything up.
Prepáč, neviem koľko stojí play na tie sluchadlá.
He brought Thebes down around our ears and died like a gutless coward. What? We really did find something down there that will help your homeland. If I can take it and use it. Now, if I have to, I will fight my way out of here, but it doesn't have to be that way. You can just let me go. And then take credit when things start to improve.
Čo si je, to je dosť.
100.
Success certainly does sound better.
No, už ma napísal. A nedá sa, nie som prihlasný.
It seems then that our destiny
99,90 som našla, čo niekto si zaujímavé, či to bolo.
If it will help your cause, you may come and go as you please. But
Som nevedal, že
all
budú tak
must
veľa.
join you and report back on your efforts.
Fair enough.
Thebes is of no further value to us. Obviously, we're going back to the flotilla. Alva, I expect your reports to be thorough.
Oh, I thought he was going to have us killed. Oh, and instead, I get to join you.
Tak netuším, my také základ nemáme.
No, ale ľudia veľakrát povedali, že sú strašne dobré, ale ja neviem. To je na tebe.
Varl, I made a new friend. I need you to meet her at the Quen Ferry and escort her back.
On it. Can't wait to meet her.
Počkej, zastav to. To bol ten, čo je ten na tej základni s tú jeho ženu?
Čo, ten černo?
Ten, čo volal.
No.
Takže budú mať novú kamarátku pre Betu.
Áno.
Varl will give you a better focus and all the data you could ever want. Head to the ferry.
Budeš vedieť o pici a o čokoláde.
Možno si bude rozumieť s tým belochom, ona že sa dajú dokopy.
Ale ne, čo ja vím.
Čože?
I'll see you there.
Uvidíme. Takže to dopadlo v pohode, I guess. Takže Ferro skapal, chvála Bohu.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we should have what we need to capture Hephaestus.
A teraz ďalšom do tešku, že no, Ferro vlastne neskapal.
Keď to tam niekoho dal, že kto sa zmutoval.
Áno.
And there's still that Tolmec nearby. I gotta change out of these clothes.
A všetko to bolo súčasť Eisenovho plánu.
Áno. Explorovanie. Tu zase pomôžem potom, len chcem ísť na hlavnú úlohu. Dám si môj outfit, ten šitný. Čo vyzerá šitne, ale je veľmi dobrý.
I can't believe the CEO made me play dress up.
Dobre. Mapa?
Negaj ti nehali ten oblek, čo ti dal CEO.
Ferro. Tak ako bola, že Ferro, ale vyslovuje to Ferro.
Takže môžeme ho volať Ferko.
No, keď chceš. Return to base. Dobre. Ideme na to. Ideme do našej základne a som zvedavý, čo sa stane.
No, dojde tu povie Gaia. Alebo že henty tam. Dojde sa už tam bude zabydlená.
Koho zabiť?
Zabydlená. Zabiť.
Je zabydlená, ja že zabiť Lena, ja že kto? Koho? Takže kto je to Len? I see you, champion.
Koho nebude volať?
No, však už nejak.
Apparently it's overrun with machines.
Thanks for the heads up. Sounds like the Tanakh are having machine control.
Ďalší side quest.
To je dobré, to potom.
Dnes musíš robiť.
No určite. Je to základné. Čo tu je?
The southern face is my best bet for a climb if I want to get more of Silka's message. Just gotta look for a path.
Ja, nie, to je vedľajšia misia, čo? Nie, to môžem jebať, čo?
Dopadneš jak ja tým drakom, ne?
No, vylez už. Toto je naša základná, Robko. Toto je naše. A teraz sa pripravá na veľa dialógu.
Ale že extrémne veľa. Lebo väčšinou, keď sme pri tej Gai, tak ona veľmi veľa rozpráva.
No.
A potom ešte naši kamaráti tam veľa rozprávajú.
Kde som?
Ja neviem. Nemáš tam nejakú lampu?
Ja to nechcem byť. Ja som chcel ísť za Beto, kde je Beta?
Ne, že nebude tam niekde pri tom Černochovi.
Aha, povedal som, že bude veľa dialogu, už došiel.
Tak ale kedy sa vráti?
Čakal, možno išiel spať.
By napísal. Najlepšie by bolo, že keby to on bol celú dobu, že len už len nebude počítaču. Vypíš, že tu zase zpátky.
Je to ja. Vítaj späť.
Ja on asi nevedel, že on asi tam fakt bol pripojený. Preto písal, že kto ja. Lebo že on nevedel, že akože to malo odísť. Chápeš?
Mhm. No, to ukázalo, že keby niekto odešol, víš.
Aj teraz to ukazuje tak. Neblbne ti internet? Alebo, nie to tak, no.
Môže tu. Vítaj.
Aloy!
Počkaj, to je beta.
Nie.
So much.
Je ona happy, že tu má veľa dát.
Artificial beings that served the ancestors, but Gaia? Oh, she's amazing! And you, a true reincarnation of an ancestor. Genetically speaking, of course, not like the late CO. And there's more ancestors out there, returned from beyond the stars. Of course, they're trying to kill us, which is not great.
Aspoň, že to vie.
Eric Visser is with them, which is disturbing. And then there's Hephaestus, and...
Okay. How about we take it one step at a time?
You're right. I also owe you an explanation for...
You mentioned Eric Visser? How do you know about him?
The Zenith who tried to kill you? He is known to the Quen as the Protector. Combing through data related to his work led us to breakthroughs related to weapons and military tactics. Knowledge our rulers used to conquer and expand, to become the empire we are today. That's why he's one of our most revered ancestors. But based on your encounter with him, it appears he's even more ruthless than we... Yet another distorted interpretation in a legacy.
Well, at least you're...
If only the overseers back home would do this.
Beta mentioned other Zeniths. Tilda, Verbena, and Gerard.
I'm afraid I don't know anything about them. Whatever legacy they left behind, the Diviners haven't recovered.
I see you've been using your new focus.
It's been fascinating. So much better than the version the Quen have. What would have taken me years to sort, like the database you helped me recover? With this, I've been able to establish search parameters
To
to
nebudem
speed up the
všetko
process.
prekladať, ale ak myslíš to, čo tam ten typek napísal, absolútne netuším.
This could revolutionize how Diviners analyze the legacy. That is, whatever part of it the overseers would actually...
Neviem, ale možno keď si to dal, nechám do Google, tak mi to tam len watch it vyhodilo.
Because one of your friends is, well, another you. Not that you are the same person. I mean, you are, as in, you're both, but even so.
Yeah.
Nevím, čo to je.
Oh, yeah, of course. They've all, and they share the knowledge they learn on their focuses with each other freely. It's refreshing. Back home, Diviners can only share data with the permission from the...
Sounds restrictive.
Yeah, you are not wrong.
You wanted data, you'll find lots of it here.
A Diviner has never had this sort of unsupervised access to archives such as this. And knowing you, I suspect there is much that would normally be forbidden held within them. But I was...
Renátka to potom googlí, čo to asi je.
I would be remiss to ignore any truth laid before me. Maybe it'll help the Quen find their way back to...
You said you owed me an explanation for what happened in Thebes.
Right. I'll start with you as an Imperial, the Emperor's nephew, in fact. As such, he and himself. He took a special interest in anything related to whom we consider the greatest of the ancestors.
Ted Faro, revered ancestor.
sú to nejaké spamovacie ilegálne stránky. Takže to asi nemusíš písať, Robo, 400 krát, takže to je nejaký bot. To je nejak automaticky nastavené, aby to písal hoci kde, lebo že strašne veľa ľuďom sa to našli pod komentármi, nejen, že vždycky sa začne ako s vom a keby to bol poriadny link, tak keby si na to klikol, tak by ti to vyhodil na ako ilegálnu stránku. Lenže kúkam, že tento typeček to napísal ako blbie, tak preto to moc od seba to napísal, takže keby to bolo spolu, tak by to vyhodilo tam. Takže, no.
Potom to nechceš, že mi nejde takéto.
Aha. No, ty máš ľako.
A čo si išla ešte hovoriť?
Nevytuším.
Prepáč.
Of course. Anyway, the
Ja, že tam bola diskusia, že či majú tých typkov banovať, alebo nie, ale to som ešte neprečítala. Ale keďže Kiko chce Miller, tak mu hneď dať do chladničky.
Dá.
Pharaoh spent a great deal of time in San Francisco. In fact, many of the most important ancestors did. So the Emperor's nephew convinced him that an expedition across the ocean might solve our most pressing problem. If only we could find the right data in this fate. Perhaps we could roll back the floods and storms that threatened our people. The Emperor declared that all the tribe's resources be poured into this area. Dozens of
reflex.
scouts were dispatched, and the Emperor's nephew was named Sio. One who wields the legacy for the good of the Empire.
Čo je Robo? Napísal Miller Will.
Preto som to povedal.
Jaj, to som to nevidela, keď som prišla. Teda keď som sedla.
We really believed he would save us.
Ja ten je haircut, akože dovidenia.
No ona ešte bola aká ona je, jak sa hovorí,
reinkarnácia Karen.
Jeden z tých pomalších ľudí.
Aha, Karen.
Nie. No aj čo je napríklad Marčo? Jak sa to povie?
Autista.
Autista, no autista.
Mentálne postižený. To zamúkaj.
Mu.
Tak jak v reklame.
Lepšie to nevím. Máš smolu.
You said the expedition across the sea was more dangerous than you thought it
A inak, jak som hovoril, ozaj bude veľa dialógu, tak... Ak by tu fakt nechcel byť, tak kľudne môžeš ísť kúkať druhý stream, ale zatiaľ mi tu čo bude veľa dialógu.
Once we landed, machines ripped our patrols apart, and we struggled to replenish our rations. There were bright spots, to be sure. We found thieves and the greenhouse, but nothing improved the seal's mood as his dreams of the tribe were
Nefunguje to takto, čo ojebávali.
more and more obsessed with thieves and what lay behind, and more and more convinced that the title of CEO was no mere you heard him? Spouting nonsense about Pharaoh's essence and some kind of becoming. We knew these weren't the words of a sane man, but he was quick to put any who spoke out in front of a fire.
What a great guy.
The Quen are wrong about many things when it comes to the legacy. I can see, but what the CO became was a complete perversion of what Principal Diviner stands
No je, to je tiež ojeb.
The pursuit of truth.
Je to ojeb, Robo.
Však keď týpeček nejaký vysúdil od Red Bullu, 5 miliónov za to, že nedali krídla.
No tak teraz tak potom na plechovky museli dávať, že ozaj to, že to krídla nedáva.
You mentioned the reason you came here was
Čože?
to help you.
Tak potom museli začať na plechovky a na svojej stránke písať, že to ozaj, že v skutočnosti to nedáva krídla. No ako ozaj.
Ale fakt bola taká kauza. Dosť mi robí srandu. Ale víš to v Amerike to vyplatili, tak.
Our parents are commoners, peasants, really. When I passed the divination exams, they were so
No, asi tak nejak.
It brought
Je to len na smiech.
and increased rations.
America, fuck yeah.
Told me not to leave for the research academy.
Why? What happens there?
Halika knew that once you enter, you're not allowed to leave or see anyone, not even your family.
A inak jak víš, že je retardovaná?
Get special.
No, lebo keď si prvýkrát stretol, to ti bolo jasné, že ona je retardovaná. Že trochu je pozadu.
Aha, lebo ako má trochu takú tvár.
No. Jedine čo je, že však, že mala, že ona má to šťastie, že dostávala strašne veľa informácií z toho pokusu, tak celé sa učila, ako a ide to lepšie, ale to vidíš jednoducho. Že je trošku iná.
No, snaží sa.
Mission and an escort by an overseer.
It sounds harsh.
Like the focuses we keep, diviners are few in number.
Momentálne múdrejšie ak tí, čo vyprávajú, že tí stroje sú bohovia.
No však áno, no však ale autizmus je v iných formách, však víš.
Ale však ja srandujem.
Outsiders will try to steal our
Jasné, že
knowledge.
to iných formách.
Last time I was allowed to see my family was just before our voyage here. Because of my position, I was able to get them refuge from the floods within the capital. But if our crops don't recover soon, they'll starve to death.
Inak zastav to.
No.
Ja už vím, ako mi pripomína tá baba. Ona presne vyzerá ako tá autistka, čo som ti vravila minule, že keď som mala 12 a ona mala 25 a sa s nami bavila.
Ó, môj bože.
Ona pritom takto vyzerala.
Možno pracovala tiež na tej hre.
No, ona už tá škola, ktorá tak tam zametala veľa podľavu. Pri štýke nejaký.
The ancestors, is that what your people call the old ones?
Yes and no. The ancestors are the greatest of the old ones. Those whose legacy taught us agriculture, warfare, leadership, and patronage of the sciences.
The CEO called Elizabeth Sobek an assistant. What's that about?
To, že isté, čo som aj ja povedal vlastne.
Any old one who has made minor contributions or worked extensively on one of the ancestors is called an assistant. That's how we thought of Sobek. Our limited access to data past the late 2040s has obviously misinformed.
Áno.
Áno. Po tom svete.
So, Bohai, your overseer.
He won't execute people on a whim, if that's what you mean. But he's hardly a paragon of integrity. I can't tell you how many times he took credit for data in the legacy that I uncovered. The best thing I can say about him is that he can be trusted to always do what's best for him.
Yep, sounds about right. Back at the greenhouse, you spoke of knowledge forbidden to your people.
Diviners are meant to seek out the truth in the legacy, and many Imperials sponsor them in the hopes they'll find something the Empire can put to use, thus gaining favor with the Emperor. But the Board of Overseers claims certain truths are detrimental to the stability of the Empire. Like discovering one of our revered ancestors ended the world. That is why diviners are only allowed to access segments of the legacy. Only overseers can view it all. It ensures that any heretical data can be contained and retrieved.
What happens to diviners who break the rules?
Ja, no.
Hej, predstav si...
Toto DLCčka by mohli dať.
Predstav si, že keď tu bol kapitán Danko.
I need to get going, but if you need anything...
Nedávajme politiku do hry, please.
Nie politiku, len on sám ako osobnosť. To stačí.
I hope so.
Then I will do whatever I can.
Ona ešte takto drží na nohe, kúkni na ňu.
There she is.
Cute.
I hear you found
To je najväčšia kritica.
Maniacs, lava, what's not to like?
I'll remember that next time I go traveling.
At least I got what we needed to trap Hephaestus.
Good thing I got my gear ready.
Have you
Tak
spoken
nemáš tu
to
party for surprise.
She's not reading the archives like a giddy kid drinking her first.
Uvidíme, možno ešte len bude.
She took to that new
Že na
focus
konci
quick,
hry, ne?
that's for sure. I gotta say, I'm a little jealous. But I can see why you two hit it off.
You look tired.
Ha! You never want to hold back, are you? I've just been making sure that I got everything down for this mission of yours.
A teraz poďme na porádnu misiu, Roberto.
You'll do fine, Erend.
Že to povedal ten Danko inak, čo ideš čítať tam.
Áno.
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used.
A to áno, bolo, že sa im marí, že to povedal.
It reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark.
I should get going.
As soon as you want us heading out to those cauldrons.
Nick priznám, tento má najmenej dialógu vždycky.
No. Je to pohode.
From the look on your face, I'd say the mission was...
I got Omega clearance. Is everyone ready to head out to...
As soon as you give the word.
I see all of us settled in nicely.
Our new Quen friend? The moment she laid eyes on the archives, she jumped on them like a long leg.
Yeah, that's all.
Alebo ak tvoja žena na teba.
Však ten deň, keď došli, si donesli postele.
No. Ale spojené postele, to s veľkým oným.
Úplne takú manželskú postel.
No.
Však mu môžeš ukázať, ne? Keď budeš po základni.
I thought that was pretty good.
Keď to môžeš nekvojebať.
I'm glad you and Zoe found each other.
Don't forget, you're to blame for that.
Áno, lebo si bol len po cockblock a potom si ich dal dokopy.
Now that I have Omega clearance, we can grab Hephaestus and finally have the advantage.
To asi nebude také ľahké, Eloy.
No, asi ne. As they stare down a bunch of charging thunder jaws.
Better them than us. I should go get this to...
Of course.
Chod do ich postele.
Počkaj, ešte táto.
Jaj.
To je žena toho, toto je Černocha.
Good to be back. Have you met our new Quen?
I could barely keep up as she gave herself a tour of the base. Varl gave her a new focus. Though when he told her she was free to access all the data, she turned so pale, we showed her to the archive room so she could see. She hasn't left the place since.
Sounds like Alva. I need to get going.
Right. That means we'll be go...
Okay. Toto je ich izba. To černošského páru, kúkaj. Hneď takú onu, a ešte sviečky tu majú, tí tu museli jebávať hneď prvý deň.
Čiže kuchni a tí duchni.
No. A kde je henten, ale?
Čo? Čo hľadáš?
Za prvé, kde je tá... Kde je beta?
No, inak tak ani zle. Čo keď s Gajou? Beta.
Ale mala by to všetko tu, nie?
Mne sa zdá, že taká podobná izba. Čo tam zamkli?
No, asi tam mala zamkla, lebo ja nevím.
Čo ona mala stavať, bola čo pre teba, ne? Čo keď chcela mať pokoj?
Ale tento týpek, toto je moja izba. Všetky šipy tu ostali, čo som sem strieľal, už keď dám sem ďalší. Tak.
Ale polský dubbing je ozaj dobrý, no.
Ale Horizon nechcem.
Ale Horizon zaklinačovičov.
Dobre, dobre.
Ale Horizon by mohol byť skvelý.
Ešte tento bez ruky, týpeček.
Aloy, well met.
Yeah,
We've been briefed on our mission.
No.
And are ready whenever you wish to head to call.
Have you spoken with Alva?
The Quen is peculiar. Nothing like a Tanakh. Her mind is sharp. That much is certain. But it's hard to imagine her surviving in the wilds.
Yeah.
She's tougher than she looks.
I will take your word for it.
How are your studies going?
I wanted to learn more about the world of the...
And?
I looked up this pharaoh Gaia said you went looking for, and learned about the plague of machines he unleashed.
Tak.
I think that the ancient world was wiped out by... a mistake. A single miscalculation. There is no glory or honor in such a fate. Only hubris.
Asi tak nejak.
Pointless death.
Áno, presne si prisvedčil Robovi, že bude dobrý v Horizon.
Ale neďakujem.
Ale... Aspoň dám.
Ne.
Prosím.
Venta. OK, ideme za Gajou. Ideme na to. Najprv tam spravíme atmosféru.
No.
Drona.
Ja sa tam pripája, že som zabudla.
Welcome, Gaia.
Drone's reconnected now.
Skúsim toto. Musím, že mení moje pozadie. Načítava sa.
Loading. To je zlaté.
Dám si ale to druhé ešte.
A to odkedy máš takú možnosť, že sa ti mení pozadie?
Však to je čo beriem z drona, tie záznamy. A podľa toho sa mi to spraví pozadie.
Ale predtým si mal tiež drona, si to nemal.
Mal, však som ti ukazoval.
Buď som spala, alebo som...
Si bola už unavená.
On tak to dáva to.
Tak, sme pekne v lese. Dobre. A zmizla to. Disgusting.
Asi by to nedistraktovalo, víš.
Will we be able to transport you to Gemini?
The rig is complete. The problem is Hephaestus itself. It has accelerated its proliferation throughout the Cauldron network, increasing its power.
But with your sub-functions restored, we can still succeed, right?
Correct. But the net effect is that absorbing Hephaestus will take longer than previously calculated.
How long?
Even with Omega clearance, my current estimate is that the merge will take 35
Ježiši Kriste.
A ty tam budeš trochu bojovať, ne?
This is the risk of detection by the Zeniths. 2 cores. 2 overrides. What if the merge were carried out by 2 clones of Elizabeth Sobek, both armed with Omega clearance? How long then? Half the time?
Hephaestus would be unprepared for the simultaneous labor of 2 operators, in addition to obvious synergetic efficiencies. Calculating. It would reduce the merge time to approximately 4.5 hours.
Okay.
Beta.
It looks like we're gonna need Beta at Gemini. Do you think you can convince her?
I don't know, but I'll try.
What about our diversion? Are the pulse generators ready?
Only a final test remains. I am confident that, if fired in proximity to other cauldrons, the pulses will mask our activities at Gemini from the Zeniths.
Good. As long as Aaron can operate one without shooting himself in the face.
Aloy, you better get down here. Beta's in bad
No
shape.
neviem, či sa tam dá pridať ten oný dubbing.
Čo?
Robo sa pýta, či by sa dal pridať ten dubbing, keď má ako digitálnu verziu z Horizon. Lebo že nemá takú možnosť, ale že chcel by to tam. Ale netuším, či sa to dá kúpiť. Myslel, kúpim si Play Store, ne?
No až tak v tom obchode skús, ale neviem.
Nejaké editions, ako k tomu.
Ja mám s jakým dubbingom vôbec, nekúkneš tam medzi hrami, však že aký tam mám ja dubbing, však pri najhoršom by som ty požičal.
Ty vieš, čo niektoré klopke, to je? No, to vezme to.
Horizon Zero Dawn potom.
Jasné, že to je v tej krabici a ne v tej kopke, že ona začala do prvé.
OK.
Mi povedal si, lebo je to Spirovi. To sme dneska našli.
Nie. Úplne jednoducho sme našli tento dráka Spira, nie dráčiku medzi plišákmi.
I know.
As you wish.
I guess.
No víš, čakáš na to.
Neviem prečítať dubbing.
Tak polož tej hry a poď sem sadnúť.
Český, slovenský, že? A ešte volá
I tried, but it's impossible. I don't think anything will convince her to go.
Mi to podám do ruky. Nechcem si vlastný sadnúť, keď to mám v ruke. Pozor, to sú voláky, ne? Nevidím, tam musíš zažiť lampu.
Tak zažneme na chvíľu. No vyzerá tak, že to mám polským. Mal by tam byť ale polský. To ne. A čo to vypráva? Však ja ti to keď tak môžem potom požičať.
Tak daj sem ten. Daj návrh.
No. Však ja ti môžem potom požičať bez hru, dáš do plejka CDčko a keďže to už máš stiahnuté digitálne by to malo, nevím. Uvidíme. Kam ideš?
Good luck.
Beta, you have to come with us. It's the only way. It's one mission. The most important one. We need you. Tell me why you won't go. What if they take me back? Alone, in a cell again. A slave. Forever.
Takže ju ochrániš. Honey.
Počkaj, však ale ja sa sústredím na hroba. Však ale na CDčku môžu byť nahraté tie titulky, nie?
Varl and I will be at Gemini too. I'll protect you. As soon as we get Hephaestus, we'll come straight back here. The Zeniths aren't going to find us. You don't have to be afraid.
Poboskajú.
No! You can't protect me. Nothing can protect me from them. I told you from the beginning we'll never beat them. It's hopeless.
It's over, Aloy sa usmieva.
Leave me alone! You don't understand!
Nemôžeme ho niesť.
Nevím, alebo aj oseknúť ruku.
You're right. I don't understand.
Vlastne si mi tepla
The same genes, the same mind, the same heart. So why can't you find the strength to do what has to be done? Like Elizabeth would. Don't you think I've thought about that? I don't know what piece of Elizabeth I'm missing. I don't know what you have that I don't. I looked through all the data from your focus. You were raised as an outcast, shunned, and isolated just like me, so what's the difference? What's my defect?
To, že nosíš nemocničné šaty. To je tvoj defekt.
Počkej. Ale aspoň polské, keby si chcel. Po polsky tam duším mám. No škoda, že tá základná hra ako nemá nejak moc české aj. Lubo to našiel, ale to napočítaš a to možno len veľký fanúšik spravil, čo ja vím.
Beta, you don't have a defect. Beta, look. It's not a piece of Elizabeth. The difference is, I had him. Frost. He raised you, trained you, but he was never warm or loving. The day he died, the day he gave you that charm, he was going to abandon you. He wanted you to be
tak.
But then he gave his life for mine. He loved me in his own way. And that was enough. What did it feel like?
Oh.
It was like having the strength that was always there. It's still there. Even now I hear him in my head when things get bad. But it looks impossible. Look deeper. And then fight like you can win. You don't have to go on the mission. We'll find another way. I'll go.
Ja
You
neverím.
said you'd try to
Tak
protect
to na schvále povedala, že nemusí ísť. Aby ju to proste primelo, že aby išla. Normálny ťah.
Mala aj tak.
You have to promise me one thing. Yes, of course.
If they try to capture me, kill me.
If
Kill
the
me.
Zealots find us,
Kill
I
me.
don't want to be their slave again.
No.
Do you understand? Okay. Promise? I promise. I could use as much time as you can give me to study up on the merge, to make it as efficient as possible.
To, že ty ma vlastne posielaš, aby som robil vedľajšie misie, no určite nie.
I'll be ready when you are.
Aloy, whenever you are ready, come speak to me and I'll ask the others to make final preparations for the mission.
Tak najprv zagajú. Keď to pokračovať ďalej.
I've got to be more careful. Jensen almost caught onto my plan while we were going over the diagnostic center specs. I've got nothing against the rest of the team. It's just... I'm sure they've all got family. They're gonna meet up with in Elysium.
Tak jeden týpek.
But me? I couldn't even bury Bulkus. There is nothing of him left besides my memories. I won't let those blink out of existence too. The vault's for us, no one else. 11 more weeks before we lock the blueprints. Then the rest will be up to Gaia.
You need to find the right strategy.
Hello again, Aloy. Hello, Aloy.
So, I guess...
Yes. I am continuous, despite the unpleasant circumstances that led. I am pleased to see you have both found.
Well, two heads are better than one.
Yes. Are you ready to depart for Cauldron? Or we can continue our conversation, if you...
So, what do you think Ted would have done if his life extension treatments had worked?
It seems he convinced himself it was his duty to God, given the tribal nature of him and his ability to use Omega clearance. I imagine he would have convinced one or more to worship him as their patriarch.
Okay. So what will happen to this place?
All systems within this facility will, as Minerva will no longer be masking this location. The facility will be exposed to, though without my presence, it is unlikely.
Let's hope so. Aside from Gaia Prime and Thebes, there was Elysium. The place where Zero Dawn staff and their families went to... Do you know what happened to it?
Elysium was designed to provide life support. My data indicates the facility went offline.
Did the Pharaoh Plague find them?
Unknown. My connection to the facility...
How's all of us settled?
As soon as she arrived, a particular information about a machine assistant devoted... I informed her that once I am empowered with, I may be able to...
I'm sure she'll like... So, about Beta. She's been through so much.
You have both endured men different in almost every... I like to think of you as two miracles.
3, then. Let's not forget about you. When I set out to find a way to bring... I never thought we'd be here.
They have all come a long way with... Varl has suggested that one day we could extend this model to more tribal inhabitants, once the biosphere has been stabilized.
Yeah, that's not such a bad idea. Gaia?
Her presence is interwoven with my memory. We exchanged greetings. It was the first of listening to her story.
Your friend?
Yes. Though I am glad she made it home.
She was okay with that. Thanks, Gaia. So our plan to capture...
As you wish. We now know that her
Which is why...
Correct. When we get the
And then you'll...
Not quite.
How long?
Because the work...
And during that time, the others will...
Correct. The enemy...
And then we'll have everything...
Πάμε.
Okay, people. It's time to head out.
I'll get everyone together.
6,5 hodiny, to fakt, to si robíš prdel. Že Doom Eternal som raz streamoval 6,5 hodiny.
Ha?
To asi prvý deň, ak to vyšlo.
Aha, tak to chápem.
Aj, ideme na veľkú mission. Všetci dôležití ľudia, ideme na to. Aha, beta to konečne sa všetko sleduje, čo je vonku. No. Čo sa ale stane? Volá, čo zle sa stane, že?
Alright, connections in place. Booting up.
Beta, Aloy. I am fully installed on this core and ready to connect to the Cauldron network.
It's good to hear your voice. Erend, everyone. Fire your pulses and sound off.
I'm at my cauldron. This thingy, it's blinking. Did I do it right?
In position at my cauldron. My pulse generator is blinking also.
That means they're working. I'm in position, and mine is too. Mine as well.
Okay, radio silence until I
No.
give the all clear. Signing off.
No, ja sa bojím, že čo sa stane pre Boha.
Let's cage the beast.
Bože, prosím, nech to vyjde.
To the Cauldron network now.
Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance. Elizabeth Sobek, Alpha Prime, activating Omega clearance.
Clearance confirmed. Initiating containment sequence.
Escape containment.
Lock it down!
Terminating external connections.
It's working. It's got nowhere to go.
Initiate contingency 13F.
Wait, what's that?
Malware detected. Attempting to compensate.
It's cracked.
Look!
Autonomous defenses. Directive neutralize.
That means machines are on their way. Get ready.
Here they come!
Varl, stay here. Protect Beta.
Stay back! Get back!
Tak, hneď ma zabijete, kámo. Nie, poď. Ešte. Ešte trošku poď. Nie. To v piči. Stop. Chcem ho chytiť, poď. Rýchlo. Ono tu nejde. To som sa úplne zbytočne snažil. Aj, aj. Oheň.
Still breathing.
Save these for when I need it.
Aha, takže musím ísť tuto. Dostupol som na druhý krát na kontrol. Zígal si ste čoho, že na 5. No vidíš. Mne som nezdal, že mi ma 5 krát až porazil.
Aloy, I'm patched into your focus feed. You should know there is a huge power draw coming from the next chamber.
Thanks for the heads up. I'm almost there.
Aha. Dobra. Tutaj prichystám si heal. Dobre. Počkaj, čo tu píšeš? No.
Production chamber. Festus is up to something, all right?
What kind of machine is it trying to build?
I don't know, but I'm gonna shut it down. I bet those metal carriers will those are where it's getting materials from.
I bet that's where Festus is hiding too.
Looks like there are a couple of ways I could go. Well, that doesn't sound good.
Aloy, I've managed to rewire most of the components in the core, but the energy processor's cracked. Without a way to fabricate another, there's no way I can fix it.
Okay, let me think. What if you bypass the processor? Connect it to
power node. I think that could work.
I think it could. I should be able to catch a ride on one of those metal carriers.
Okej, ja kada idem. Zmeškal som tajomstvo. Nevadí. Či vadí? Idem pre neho späť? A jebem na to.
There should be a node you can override near the central platform.
Thanks. I should deal with these machines first.
Dobre. Iba obyčajný long leg.
Those machines are in a hurry.
Je mrtvý? Dobre. ty. Kde je ten druhý zlatý komponent? Tam je.
Oh, great. The machine's on the way.
Theta! Hephaestus has locked me out of the node. Any ideas?
I'll see what I can do.
Oh fuck. Okej, idem skenovať vaše slabiny. Kde ste? Jeden čo vyskákať. Ty si jeď. Piče. Ne, postal sa Aloy. Dobre. Môžem ťa hacknúť? Nemôžem ťa hacknúť, nevadí. Nie, nenávidím toto.
I'm not giving up.
Ja nejdem k tebe dole, čo si myslíš, akože? Môžem jebať, nejdem k tebe. Ty skapeš tu, ani sa ko mne nedostaneš, ani ma netrafíš, Ježiš Kristus. Tak, asi mŕtvý vlastne už.
I got them all.
I tapped into the core's network hub. I managed to disrupt Hephaestus' control of the node. You should be able to override it now.
Nice. Thanks.
Si pozbieham vecičky. Čo je toto? Aha.
It fled to another chamber.
Well, I better not get comfortable.
Okej, ideme ďalej. Kam 155 metrov. Tady to môžem prejsť?
Great. Let's just cover the floor with lightning. I gotta find a way over it.
Aloy! More machines keep coming! Please tell me you're getting close!
I'm working on it. I've been smashing through a lot of machines on my side too.
I guess Aaron's missing out!
Aloy, I'm making progress on the bypass, but I need something to hold the cycling module together.
Maybe a ligament from one of the machine carcasses?
Right? Or some luminous braiding.
And you could reinforce it with a conversion cylinder.
For increased connectivity! I think we can do this, Aloy!
I might be able to catch a ride on the rail. Go over the shield.
Čo môžem spraviť tam? Jaj! Hral som. Šaj, škoda, že som to nevidel, no. No nic takto predstaviť, jak to myslíš. Oh, aha, takže takto. Slabina voči čomu? Oheň. Oheň mám. Ne. Kurwa. Boha! Boha! Boha, kukni sa mi Roma! Nemôžem sa ani hýbať! Škod zjebené! Však ani som sa nemohol pohnúť! kontinuálne po mne strieľal, ja som sa nevedel ani pohnúť. Do prdele. Neviem, však chvíľu zistím, no. Celý ten fight iba. Žiješ? Ty mi spela z mobilu?
Nič som spadol, ale nič není. Ja som ho nakúpala na píjačku.
Chvála Bohu. Prosím, nech mu to vyhodím do vzduchu, lebo takto to skapem. Nie. Dobre. Dobre, dvaja. Traja. A Krista oslepil ma. Nie. Pasce. Elo, rýchlo. Čo? Toto? Nie. Munícia, poď. Dobre.
Node access restored. Now you can upgrade it.
Work?
You did everything.
To som aj nevedel, že tu je, ale dobre. Môžeme mať aspoň život. Čo je toto? Lol, to je, že keby som chcel si utiecť s tým strojom, lenže som o tom nevedel tiež. Bol som sa bál, ale utekal. No, to je najlepšie. Pekne z diaľky. Dobre, ideme ťa vyrandiť. Inak čo robíš, láska? Ako?
Niečo,
Okay. This is running out of places to hide.
Dobre, ešte ďalšie jedno miesto.
I just registered a huge energy surge back in the production chamber. Something big is happening.
Here too. Everything's glowing.
Estes was building. It must have finished us.
It's powerful. Whatever it is. I'm almost done with the core repairs. Should we come to you? Maybe I could distract the machine.
No, Farah. Just stay rewound, okay? Handle the machines later.
No, dobre. Lad.
Those things on his legs are glowing. I think it's charging up.
Mám lad.
I could take out its tail. Stop some of its attacks. I finished charging.
Nevidím, a to je dobré. Ale je to masívne, čo si trbe. Choď preč, prosím. Oh fuck. Nejakú pascu. Pasce nemám. Mám takú, to je jedno. Ideme na to. Dobre. Toto ešte raz zaskenujem.
Charging up again.
Dobre, polka života v piči. A kurva, toto čo je? Ja som to dal dole. Ha.
You did it! There should be one more note to override.
Good. Stand by. I'm sending Hephaestus back to you.
Okej, dobre, kam ideme? Tuto? Nezvyknutá mi to inak... Nie. Nie, to sa nedá. Ty musíš zabíjať veľa, aby si túto hru vôbec vyhral.
No more hiding, Hephaestus!
Got it! Hephaestus is back in the core!
Make sure it stays there. I'm heading back.
And then we can start the merge.
Because of you, Beta.
Honey,
I'm glad you came along. And you.
Si unavená? Dohrám do toho, môžeme ísť spať.
Right back at you, Aloy.
No idem ukončovať tú misiu, len preto som ťa volal. No dobré, ideme.
Aloy, the core is stable. Hephaestus is 100% contained. And we better get started with the merge. It's all set up. Gaia, establish the link, please.
Done.
To complete the merge, we need to excise Hephaestus' malicious code. Carefully.
No dobre.
Cost us quite a lot of time. Eric, get Beta. And squash that bug while you're...
Get behind me.
Ah, sakra.
Come on! Quit screwing around.
Nie, prosím, nezabij Barla, nie. Nie. Honey, ten černok skapal. Zabili ho.
Ktorý černok?
Varl.
Nie!
Tak poď kuknúť.
Finally. Tilda, get Gaia and Hephaestus ready for transfer.
Ešte Gaia ukradli?
Aj Hephaestusa.
O piči.
Hush. All is not lost.
Tilda! What the hell are you doing? Stop her! I can't even see her!
Váhle mrtvý. Cute.
Beta.
Piči. Prečo ho museli zabiť? No kde sme?
Ah, you're awake. You took quite a hit when Gerard attacked you. I imagine you must still be in a great deal of pain. I can assure you that we are safe. The others can't detect us here.
You mean the other Zeniths? You must be Tilda.
I wasn't sure if Beta would have told you about me.
Where is she?
Alive. And while she isn't where she wants to be, not in urgent danger. We must discuss how to get her back, of course, after you've shaken off the cobwebs. When you're ready, take the stairs down the hall and come see me. In the meantime, I'll make breakfast.
Breakfast? Okay.
Lol. Ideme jesť poprvýkrát.
To fakt?
Aha. Ideme na raňajky s Tildou, jednou z tých Zenitov.
To nám doniesli.
Áno. Zabili Varla, zobrali Hephaestusa, Gaiu a sme piči.
Popí.
Why did Tilda bring me here?
Toto tu nebolo, či? Tento kus mapy. Honey, toto tu nebolo vtedy, že?
Tuším, nie.
To zase keď sa teleportnem preč.
Neviem, len skús random. Pustíte to vôbec?
Feels really disabled now.
What is this?
Just a few favorites from my collection. Rescued and stored here just before I went off-world. Take a look, if you like. I'm curious to hear your impressions.
My friend is dead. Beta and Gaia are gone, and you want me to look at old paintings?
Don't be so quick to dismiss the comfort we can find in art, or the insight we might gain. A portrait of the painter, Rembrandt's son Titus, depicted in the habit of a monk.
I don't get it. Why would someone like you, with infinite resources, care about this painting of a boy in a hood?
It's not the image itself, but the feeling it conveys. The face is bright and defined, but his eyes are downcast, heavy with misfortune. And the background seems to swallow all light. The painting is infused with a sense of loss.
I guess I understand how the painter feels.
Rembrandt's The Night Watch, by far the most famous painting my homeland ever produced. It was commissioned to honor a militia made up of influential citizens.
I guess you must have been an influential citizen?
In my day. But not as influential as you've been in this new world. My favorite pairing on the left is Woman Reading a Letter by Vermeer, a true master. And on the right is a forgery, Woman Reading Music, which fooled experts into believing it was a priceless original. Early in my career, I became fascinated with such deceptions. Eventually, I developed scanning software that could detect fakes with unparalleled accuracy.
Is that how you made enough money to buy your way onto the Odyssey?
Oh no. I made my real fortune later. Selene and Endymion. She's the goddess of the moon, whereas he's a simple shepherd. Beside her is the god of love, Cupid.
So she's sneaking up on him?
More like visiting him in secret. The torch that Cupid bears represents Selene's undying infatuation with him. Though the two must remain apart, her love will forever burn. This is Rembrandt painting Jeremiah, a man in mourning.
Mourning what?
His home. The ancient city of Jerusalem. He foresaw its impending doom, but could do nothing to prevent it. So instead, he saved its treasures from destruction, just as I saved these works. You could say we're kindred spirits.
And why can't Selene and Endymion be together?
Selene took a vow of chastity, promising to never take a lover. So when she fell in love with Endymion, she could only visit him at night while he slept.
But then wouldn't she be breaking that vow?
Think of it as a forbidden love. Though circumstance keeps them apart, still they find a way to come together.
Čo si drvedal dis na Putina? Potom došli aj mne.
Aren't Selene and Endymion cold?
Perhaps we should move on to another piece. Shall we move on?
Why do you keep the forgery?
I've always enjoyed studying the two side by side. Both painters capture light, color, and perspective. But what makes one a masterpiece and the other simply an imitation?
The forgery looks sharper.
Good eye. The details are crisp. The contrast bold. It tells us more, and yet we feel less.
What's in the letter?
Who can say? What does the painting tell you?
She's concerned. Whatever's written in the letter troubles her. Burden.
Napíšte všetko ako na Putina, či ako len tak, ako normálne pesničky?
Why go through so much effort to make a fake masterpiece?
The forger initially painted under his own name, but found little success. His work was considered unremarkable. But when he took on the guise of Vermeer, suddenly it was celebrated as extraordinary.
But it was a lie. And he knew it.
Sometimes we struggle to glean what is real and imagined, even within ourselves. The irony of these two is that Vermeer died in obscurity. He had no idea his work would become some of the most precious, most copied, most preserved pieces in all history.
Na tento painting. Nič.
About Jeremiah. If he knew his home would be destroyed, why didn't he save the people? Why save those relics?
He tried, but no one would listen to his warning, so he saved what he could.
But how did he know?
He was a prophet. He saw an army invade and destroy a city in a vision.
So it's more like he calculated which side would win a battle.
What matters is that he was right in the end. If not for him, all those wonders would have been lost forever. At least this way, some part of his world survived.
Pýtal som sa, že však, že to všetko bolo na Putina, alebo či ako len tak pesničky.
You know what I like the most about this piece? Even though he's the sole survivor, his home in ruins, left with only the remnants of his world. The light keeps the shadows at bay.
There's still hope.
Precisely. Take as long as you like. Works of art such as these can often cause us to look inwards at our own lives. I'm sorry about your friend. Had I been able to intervene, I would have. But the risk of losing you as well was too great.
Everything went by in a blur. I couldn't get to him.
You know, long before holograms and focus recordings, people relied on art to memorialize their loved ones. Because of works like this painting, their lives are immortalized. Rembrandt had 4 children by his wife. All but Titus died shortly after she gave birth to them. She passed not long after that. Titus became the only family Rembrandt had.
Which is why he painted him this way.
Indeed. Then tragedy struck again. Disease claimed Titus at 26. It's almost as if Rembrandt painted the future, closing in on him. Rembrandt actually painted several portraits of Titus, but this one has always been my favorite. It's honest.
What do you mean?
In others, Titus was portrayed in brighter, livelier states, but here, Rembrandt allows himself to express his true feelings. Sorrow, fear, hope, love. Laid bare on canvas for all time. I see this one resonates deeply with you.
Dobre, už len jeden painting.
The militia. They look disorganized.
Where others painted such scenes in a stiff and stationary manner,
No,
Rembrandt chose to show them in action, preparing to march. He wanted them to feel alive. You can almost hear the commotion.
Who's the girl in the painting?
She's a strange one, isn't she? Bathed in light, though no one is paying attention to her. Many believe she's a symbol of the militia. A physical manifestation of their spirit, if you will.
But she's not real?
What's real in a painting? She's meant to represent the militia's virtue and victory. But I like to think they underestimate her. She looks as if she's seen something. What does she know? What secrets does she keep?
Diplomatický Illuminati.
The Gust by Willem van de Velde, the most famous of his many maritime paintings.
A ship crossing into the unknown. I guess you're familiar with that.
Indeed, which is why I appreciate this composition in particular. Though waves and wind threaten to destroy the ship, it perseveres, clinging to the light even as darkness closes in all around it.
No, tak to hej.
Where is the ship going?
To a faraway land, most likely. My ancestors used ships like these to explore the world, sometimes at great cost.
What were they looking for?
Anything of value. They were traders willing to face unknown dangers to make their fortunes. But no matter how far they went, they always turned their sails home.
So this Van de Velde only painted ships?
It was his specialty. Following in the footsteps of his father, Willem the Elder. The two had quite a journey of their own, taking them all the way to the court of a foreign kingdom.
Did they ever come home?
No. But eventually their lives' work did. Take your time.
Mám pecka? Nosy?
Stunning, isn't it? Paintings were the only masterpieces of my people's golden age. This is Von Vianen's lidded ewer, molded from a single sheet of silver.
What was it for?
How like Elizabeth you are. Function over form. Its practical purpose was less important than its meaning. Von Vianen created it in honor of his late brother, who himself was a famous silversmith. Yes. Such beauty from sorrow.
If this ewer was a memorial, how did you end up with it?
As the Pharaoh's swarm closed in, my homeland's greatest museum gave it to me, along with many other works, in the hope that I could preserve them. A masterpiece like this was too important to lose to history. I even considered bringing it with me off-world to ensure its safety.
Why didn't you?
I took a calculated risk. This
Dobra,
vault
ciao,
seemed
do
more
ciao.
secure than the unknowns of space. Besides, I thought someday I might return. A long life, after all, has its advantages. Now, lo and behold, here I am.
Pulling out her own hair. Out of madness, out of grief. It's hard to watch her suffer.
Exquisite, isn't it?
I should move on. A lot of weight on his shoulders. I should move on.
There you
Oh,
are.
wow.
Feeling better?
How did you find us? At the cauldron? And what did you do to everyone right before I passed out?
All business, I see. Well, suffice it to say we were keeping a very close eye on Hephaestus, knowing we would need it at some point. Your ruse didn't fool us, and as for my little trick, it was an overload of the senses, accompanied by an energy discharge. Gerard and Eric were only momentarily disoriented due to their shields, but it rendered you unconscious while I got you out. Perhaps some breakfast might steady you a bit?
Oh my god, it's so weird.
This was your house. The one you recreated for Beta, and the data channel you shared.
How perceptive of you. Please, this way.
After everything your people have done, you think I'm just gonna sit down and have a chat with you?
They're not my people. They never were, and especially not now.
You shot off into space with them, and lived with them for 1,000 years before coming back. So what made you suddenly turn on them?
Quite simply, this.
I held focus. You repaired it? But that means you've seen
Incredible things. What you've accomplished in 2 decades of life. A 1,000 years at my back and I haven't even come close. I'm sorry if I invaded your privacy, but I had to. In order to understand. To be enlightened. You truly are Elizabeth's blood. With her drive, her sense of mission, her integrity. Watching all this shamed me for the company that I've kept. Having seen it, all I want is to help you.
Even if it means stopping your friends?
Especially so. Please, sit down. There. That's better. Now, we must recover Beta and Gaia at all costs. By now, you must know that Gerard intends to use Gaia to reboot the Earth's biosphere. Remaking this world to specifications that would only suit us immortals. This process will kill every living thing on the planet. He calls it a clean install.
Not if I stop him first.
Not if we do. And once he and the others are gone, we can work together to fulfill Elizabeth's dream. I'm sure Beta told you that there's a build of the Apollo database on board our ship. A complete collection of human knowledge. With that and Gaia, we could do everything Elizabeth wanted. Heal the biosphere, educate the people of this world, uplift them. Create the world she imagined.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. From what I've seen, your friends are invincible.
I do wish you would stop calling them my friends. And they're not invincible. In fact, a friend of yours has found a way to defeat them.
Silence.
Oh, he's been a busy bee, building an army powerful enough to crash through Gerard's precious base.
Regala and her rebels.
Even now she's preparing a final march on the Tanakh capital. When she wins, she'll have the entire tribe under her control. Hundreds of warriors and machines to throw at the base. She's been duped. They'll all perish, of course. But it should be enough to break Gerard's defenses and allow Silence to kill him. Along with all the others.
Using the new weapon he's developed.
Yes, he's found a way to circumvent our shields. Truly an exceptional man. He's planned for everything. Except you and me. You see, while his army is battering down Gerard's doors, you and I will sneak in through a back way. One that only I know about. While Silence and my friends are busy battling each other, we'll take back Beta and Gaia. I told you I want to help you. I mean it.
You said Beta is not in urgent danger, so what are the Zeniths doing to her?
Putting her to work. Merging Hephaestus with Gaia. A difficult, time-consuming task, as I'm sure you know. They will compel her if need be. But her life is not in danger. She's the only one who can do it.
Because you people made her to be nothing but a tool.
Gerard's idea, not mine. They always viewed me with suspicion when I attempted any form of kindness towards her. That's why I created the data channel. A virtual place where we could speak in peace.
So this channel you shared with Beta, none of the other Zeniths ever found out about it?
Gerard believes he's the most cunning of all of us. Even after 1,000 years, he still can't imagine that I would outwit him. The channel allowed me to interact with Beta away from their mistrustful eyes. It offered us a chance to be ourselves.
Until you cut off all contact.
Yes, though it pained me. I was worried that our meetings would do her more harm than good.
She felt like you tossed her aside.
I was afraid the others would find out and punish her. She may not have had the comforts of friendship anymore, but at least I ensured she was safe. I know it seems harsh, but you must believe that her well-being has always been paramount to me.
Why did you make the data channel look like this place?
I built this house as a shelter to weather any storm. A safe place. Not just for me, but for the art stored below. Cultural artifacts of incalculable value. Truly some of the greatest achievements of human civilization.
And you wanted Beta to see them?
Yes. Her upbringing was so cold and technical. I thought if she could experience Vermeer and Rembrandt, it would bring something else into her life. A heritage every bit as valuable as the scientific and technical data being drummed into her. I'm sorry I had to cut off contact, but I'll never regret. She needed its shelter even more than I.
My old focus. How did you find it, let alone repair it?
When we encountered you at the Hades Proving Lab, Gerard saw you as a redundancy. I knew better. You were a revelation. After your dramatic escape, bravo, by the way. Gerard and Eric assumed you were dead and gave up the hunt. I wasn't so sure. When the others were busy, I returned to the lab and searched for any trace of you. That's when I found this little treasure. Not easy to repair, but certainly worth the effort. As I watched your life unfold, you were like a splash of color on a worn canvas. What Liz was, and more.
Did you show it to the others?
Of course not. It was your actions that inspired me to defy them. It's worth noting that if I hadn't found it and watched its contents, I wouldn't have known to save you at the cauldron. You'd be dead.
So I should be grateful?
If you like.
So you know all about me. What about you?
What would you like to know?
Well,
Kľudne, ale
start
ešte
with your
láska.
life on Earth.
When I was 8,
Však ja ťa potom preberiem a pôjdeme spolu do izby, dobre?
thousands ravaged my parents.
Alebo vezmem sa do izby teraz? Ja sa tam potom hneď vrátim, len už mám tu túto tvoju vec. Potom musím vypnúť ten stream, ešte stále zapnutý. Ja vypnem streamačka.
Ja som povedal.